you doing? You're all right? You're
Yes.
doing very well for yourself.
Trying.
Summer going pretty good?
So far, not too hot.
Tell me, it's good. Boy, it's going to get really hot this weekend.
Here, especially, yeah.
I heard. Tell me about your retreat to the jungle, where you and your buddies had only what was in your pockets to survive.
Yeah, it took me and basically 10 of my friends, and we went to Guyana, and
That's just in the northern part of South America.
Yes,
is that where it is?
yes, exactly. And we decided to go with 2 Indians out into the middle of the rainforest and see how long we could last.
Now, first of all, how do you set something like this up?
Through an outfitter, somebody. Bear Grylls, the guy that does Man.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, Man vs. Wild. This is one of his best friends. They were in the military together, and he hooked us up.
Now, were you safe out there in the jungle?
Fairly. I mean, as safe as you can be when there are things that can kill you everywhere.
It sounds great. Was it great and scary?
It was truly one of the most beautiful things I've ever done.
Right.
It really makes you understand how much you really do not need on a daily basis. I
Right.
mean, we had a hatchet, a hammock, we're sleeping in the trees. And
What did you do for food?
Fished, and we had MREs, but mainly fished.
Meals ready to eat.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Thank you.
We tried to shoot.
Thank you very much. I like it when I get something right. But what was the motivation for a trip like this?
We just want to get away. You know, we felt like if the world ever comes to an end, we would not know what to do in the wild. So,
What was your biggest threat when you were there?
biggest threat was actually falling trees, if you would believe it or not. But more scary than that was knowing that a snake could be curled up under your hammock, like when you get up to go pee in the middle of the night.
Right.
Because you will literally apparently put your feet down and there's a snake right there. So
And
everything starts looking like snakes.
And a wide variety of poisonous snakes?
Yes, wide variety. Pit vipers, you got the bushmaster there, you got a bunch. Yeah.
A bushmaster is a large snake.
It looks like a python.
Did you see any of those?
No, they probably saw
What kind
us,
of wildlife did you see?
We saw crocodiles. We thought we saw an anaconda, but it just went under.
Anacondas, they're enormous.
Yeah, they are enormous.
You're a celebrity. You shouldn't be around anacondas.
We saw how the movie worked out. Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. Ice Cube didn't fare so well. No, but we actually did a river crossing where we actually saw crocodiles, and we had to swim across the river.
So you're swimming a crocodile-infested river. No, but that's right there.
Stupid.
No, honest to God, think about it. Just think about it. That's like, oh, the chute didn't open. You ever hear that story?
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Setting
here.
it up to it. And this was right after we just saw a picture of that the guide showed us of. They cut open an anaconda and there's a person inside of it. There's an Indian inside of the actual anaconda.
And they did that special for you?
Yeah, just to.
But I'll bet at night it was a crazy, dark, beautiful sky.
You can't actually see the sky because it's a triple canopy rainforest.
Oh, is that right?
You think it's going to be quiet and beautiful because you're so far out in the middle of nowhere. It's the loudest place. It's louder than New York.
Everything goes nuts at night,
Yeah,
right?
you have howler monkeys that are like,
They get the monkeys and stuff, yeah.
and you're just like curled up in your hammock, just like, oh God.
What did you, other than you don't need really much to exist in life, which is a valuable lesson, other lessons you learned from the experience?
Don't drink too much rum.
You didn't tell me you had rum there. God, you'd go anywhere if you got rum.
Yeah, you take the essentials. Like, I'm not going to go anywhere without some good old rum.
You're not going down there alone.
Going down the river, man. We got to have a little booze.
Oh. So will you do it again somewhere else? Where would you
our next trip is going to go to the Himalayas.
I was going to suggest Newark. But no.
Only if you will be our guide. If you'll be our guide,
I'll
then
take
we'll
you to Newark. The Himalayas. Now, the movie is all about the world of male strippers, and of course by now everybody knows that you were or are. Are you still a male stripper?
Only for my wife.
Oh, there you go.
Only.
Hello.
Yes.
But you started when you were a kid, like 18.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, do these male strip clubs still exist?
They do. I think it's a dying art right now, but I hope that this movie will reinvigorate it. No, I was 18 and pretty dumb, and I think I've heard that your common sense develops last in your brain.
Nice.
And so I think that was one of those periods of.
But now, if I wanted to be a male stripper, I mean.
I will be your guide.
No,
I will
never.
be your guide.
No,
I'll take you down the river, sir.
Plenty of rum. Hey, look at the snake. Now, thank you. All right. I'm begging you to settle down. Stop it. Is that thing poisonous?
It's a spitting viper. It's a spitting viper.
But
Low-hanging fruit. Sorry.
but when you I mean, just taking your clothes off is the least of it. Am I right?
Yes.
So how do these other skills come to you?
You work on them. You work very slowly.
But you have to be a dancer or an acrobat,
Yes.
a little, right?
Yes, very much. You know, I think it's really you got to have just the moxie, if you will, to actually just go out. You don't have to impress them very, very much. It's not. They really don't go for the talent on the stage. They just sort of. The women go for complete different reasons than men do. You know, they go to laugh at their girlfriend being jumped upon by a huge, sweaty guy, and.
But in the movie, the presentations are all minutely detailed, choreographed. I mean, they're real production numbers. But does that happen in local strip clubs?
It does. It does for the most part. They're probably a little dated. You feel like you kind of go through a time warp and everything's from the 80s.
What was when you had like a costume and stuff? What was your big costume deal?
My first costume, which was the most embarrassing probably night of my life, I was a Boy Scout. Literally, it was terrible. It was like right out of a bad dream. My sister and her.
Your sister.
And look, I know I'm from the South, but we don't have that kind of relationship. And I'm telling you right now, like her and 6 of her friends are sitting front row pointing and laughing at me, and I'm having to sing, "Hello, Mother. Hello, Father."
And then you undress.
From and then
And how long do you have to be out there on stage? And did they throw money at you? Or they stick money in your things, or what do they do?
A variation of all those things, yes.
And how much money could you make a night?
About $150. It's not all that much money. You can't. I worked like 3 other jobs.
Really? In addition to being a stripper, you were doing
I was a loan officer during the day. And then I worked at like a record shop at night. After that.
But combine the loan officer with stripping, and then you got something.
I actually did one of those routines. I think. Let me help you, ma'am, with your mortgage.
But this movie is your story, isn't it? I mean, you talk about your sister there, the kid's sister in the movie goes to the thing.
Yes,
and so it is your story, right?
It's vaguely based. I mean, there's nothing. It's not a biopic by any means. The only factual thing is that I was 19, had a sister, dropped out of college, and that I was living on my sister's couch.
Now, in the movie, things get a little seamy. Who would guess in the world of male strippers? But is that part?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a very dark world at times. You know, it can be very fun, and especially for an 18-year-old kid, and it can be a little too much fun. You know, fun has a price after a while.
You do a little Matthew McConaughey?
Oh.
Matt Damon does a Matthew McConaughey. Let's hear yours.
I don't think I'm in the pantheon of Matt Damon.
Let's see. Let's try it.
All right. I see a lot of lovely ladies in the house tonight. I like that. How you doing, Mr. Letterman?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Doing all right now?
Yes, I'm doing just fine. And now it's getting creepy. Okay, it's a little
there,
creepy.
Mr.
All right, stop it. That's Channing Tatum, ladies and gentlemen. Nice meeting you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.